Welcome back to the channel, folks, and it's an absolutely crisp, glorious January morning. The sea is flat, which makes a change because it's been absolutely vile over the Christmas period, and most will know it's been quite challenging to get out, but finally the weather's with us and we're here. We're in the mighty Poole Harbour. Absolutely fantastic place to fish, plenty of good fishing in Poole Harbour. But we're targeting the flounder. We do get flounder and bass here, and you get some nice decent sized flounder in Poole Harbour, so we're hoping for one of those big ones to turn up, you know, the real crack of a 2-pound flounder, but we'll take anything that comes along. Rigs of choice are going to be the 3-hook flapper, but there's a slight variation of one of my flappers I've done today, and I'll show you that in a bit. We've got Mark Oldfield, my old buddy, he's there for getting all kitted up. We've got Wayne Comben, he's just a bit further down, so we'll have a chat with him a bit later on, and we'll go from there. So let's show you the rigs, and we'll go from there, and we'll get casted out and hopefully catch a flounder or two for you. Well, there's the rigs. It's got a 3-hook flapper with a 4-ounce lead on this rig. I'm using 70-pound Asso line on the main body. I've got 20-pound Amnesia black on the trace line, clipped on with termic clips, and let's get some focus in on them. You can focus on that. Hopefully you can see that. It's a size 6 Cox and Rule match and scratch. And the other pulley rig is slightly different. Now, I don't know if there is another rig being built like this, I don't know, but anyway, so what's the difference in this? So, still again, 3-hook flapper with size 3-ounce lead. But the difference is, I've done it so it pulls. So if I can do this, oh, I don't know if I can pull the line, but there we go. It pulls away. So I've done it so I can hang 2 or 3 beads off, so it hangs the swivel off slightly. So when it's casting out, you've got that little bit. Sorry if it's moving around a bit. I should probably have done this indoors probably to show you. But anyway, so there you go. You can see the swivel hanging off slightly with the 2 beads, but also as well, you get a bite, it pulls down off the line. There we go, like that. So in theory, I suppose, and this is what I'm thinking, if you've got a grip lead and it's stuck nice and firm in the ground like it should do, then obviously when you get the bite detection, and let's just pull on it again, you're pulling against the main line, which is obviously then connected to your rod tip, which, so you should, in theory, this is what I'm thinking, you should get a better bite detection. But the main reason I built this rig like this was just trying to get, there we go, get the snood hung off slightly to stop it wrapping up on the main body. I'm sorry about all the background noise, but it just sounds like we've had a load of scooters go through, which is bloody typical, isn't it? But anyway, I'll show you that rig maybe later on in a bit more quieter environment, but that's what I've done, and it works. I've done it already, so they're all hung off slightly. Let's get it focused. There we are. And again, down at the bottom. So there's the rigs. Lovely scenery. So all we've got to do now is get the old worm on and get out there and get fishing. I'm going to drop one out far and one out short. And when I say short, I'm talking 30 yards short, literally at your feet almost. Because flounders, they will come up close, they really will. And I've had many a catch of a flounder really in shallow water. So let's see what happens. So the ground we're fishing on is a mixture of sand, mud, stony ground, but there's plenty of weed and plenty of what life that would be hanging around in that weed. So no doubt that's what the flounders are coming in on, picking off the shrimps and anything they can. So hopefully we're going to like some worm today and bag some up. So rods today, I'm using my black rock, I know that's upside down, Renaissance rods, coupled up with Fathom 12s, and they seem to be a lovely perfect match. And tip wise, I really love these black rocks, real nice sensitive tips, perfect for this sort of work. And actually they can now handle quite a bit of power, to be fair. I've had some decent rays on them down at Southbourne Beach, so they can be a bit of an all-round rod, and they ain't very dear either. So if you're sort of new to it, new to fishing, I do recommend a black rock Renaissance rod. Really great rods, can't fault them. There we go. So Mark and Wayne, they're talking tactics, talking fishing rods and reels and all the rest of it. I'm sorry to have to do this to you people. I know he's got a face for radio, Wayne, but he has to go on camera every now and again.
I'm trying to cover as much of it up as possible. Is that helping?
Anyway, hopefully between us, we'll bag something up. So every now and again, I'll give the reel just a little few turns, just to keep that bait moving, because the flounders, they do like a bit of movement. So just every now and again, little reel, you know, a couple of yards or so, just to give it a little bit of movement, and you know, the chance of something might pop up and grab it. So about every sort of 5-10 minutes, just give it one, just give it a reel, and it's that time again. So I'm just going to give it a pop of the reel, just a few turns on the reel. That's all it is. Don't always work, but over the years, I've given it a few turns, and then in a matter of a minute or so, you've had your first bite. So it's well worth trying, well worth trying. Well, it's very slow at the moment, it really is. The baits are coming back pretty much how they're going out. There we go. A little bit nibbled off that one, but they are pretty much coming back as they went out. So very slow start, but it is only just in the first of the flood. So hopefully it'll pick up a little bit more as we go through the first of the flood. I was expecting a few shoaly bass by now, but nothing as yet. But not getting too disheartened about it. That's flounder fishing. That's fishing, isn't it? It's going to have a rebait up and bang it back out there. Tide's coming up now, coming out towards the rocks that are on the quayside here, and it's all to play for, and I've had my first fish. These two clowns over here are talking like a good, and they got absolutely oblivious to what I'm up to, and the first thing I'm doing is going down and getting a bucket of water. They've turned around, seen me getting a bucket of water, and go, "What are you doing? What are you doing? You got a fish?" Yeah, of course I've got a fish. Let's show you the fish. And there we go. A nice plump flounder. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So over the moon. And really in close. And I mean, when I say close, sort of 20 yards, if that. Absolutely nice and chunky and thick, real prime condition, absolutely over the moon. And let's go and measure it quickly. "34 centimetres. I'll take that all day long. I'm so over the moon. It's now got those guys there reeling in, baiting up, and they're all over it now. Happy days. Whee! So I'm down in Poole. This man's turned up, not supposed to be fishing, and now he's got a rod out. Fair play to him. I ain't going to be impressed if he comes alongside me and whips one out in front of me. Anyway, Shane, Fishing Dorset Live, glad to see him down here. Check his channel out. If you don't already subscribe or have not seen his channel, check it out. Well, it's not exactly been thick and fast action. We've still only got the one fish, which is me. They're blanking. Only joking, only joking. The sun's just about to go down. We said we're going to give it another half hour, see if anything happens. And, you know, it may do. Just as it goes to sort of dusk, it may come on and start to happen. So we're all thumbs up even. That's going to happen. Well, that's it, folks. We're just about to reel up. It's come the time. I think we've all had a bit, pretty much enough, haven't we?
Yeah. Yep.
We have. Just the one flounder for me. Woohoo! And that's it. Till next time, folks. Hopefully we'll get out on the beach next weekend. Probably going to hit Southbourne and try for a few rays, but we'll see. But see you later, guys.